Yeah. Anyway, hey, I did want to show you. So I know we're talking about other prep, and you're still working on your gear. Have you removed anything from your plans of your pack?
As in equipment from my
Yeah.
from like my home setup.
Yeah.
Not really, because I've got kind of like seconds of everything.
Hmm.
So the closest I've got is taking this mouse.
Yeah.
Apart from that, everything else I've already got another copy of.
Yeah.
But that being said, though, my gear setup is very vastly different from yours. So from an AV perspective, I have a selfie stick / tripod thing.
Oh yeah.
And I have a lapel mic, and that's it.
Well, I was thinking about that. I mean, I've in a past conversation I was telling you about, I've had really bad luck with tripods that I bought, these lightweight, smaller ones that fit within a bag, and just perpetually unhappy with those. And so I went and bought this, beast one. It's solid. So it's kind of like Daryl's. I think both of ours are knockoffs of who knows what even brand it is, but I mean, it's solid, it's heavy. But what I love about it is that one of the legs is the monopod.
Okay.
That's what I'll use most of the time. I'll just have my rig up on top of that and walk around like a trekking pole, and just right there and stabilize it and record. And I can, condense it down and put it in my bag. But that's what's new for me. Two things.
Oh, nice.
So check this out. So it just arrived. And so this is, I got to put it in scale. So most people that know that I, carry a backpack around, it's the same one. I've got like 2 of these. So just standard backpack. Yes, I've got like a dozen different tech ed and SharePoint conference backpacks and that kind of stuff. So this one, when I sit them side by side, you can see it's taller than that. So I believe that all of it should fit. But it's narrower, and it's not even that deep. Like I can pack it here. For the purpose, what's cool about this one is it rolls.
Oh, that's important.
So I can have all the gear, and I don't have to have it on my shoulder, which has been damaging my shoulder, which was already injured. So
yeah, that's important.
3 years of in and out of physical therapy with my left shoulder, and I'm just like, I got to do something different. I got to try this. And so looking around, and people providing feedback on different things. And this one is narrow enough that while it's long, and I could have problems with TSA, it's narrow enough and short enough that it does slide under the seat, which is important. It'll just stick out a bit, and I think it's not going to be legal that way, but we'll see if they give me a hard time. I'm TSA pre, so hopefully
nice.
It'll hassle me less. So
well, the bag that I'm bringing is an amazing bag. I think you'd be quite impressed. It's from, I think, the 2014 Worldwide Partner Conference, still with the old logo, and I think sponsored by Fujitsu. I think it was the last year that they actually did attendee bags. It's very simple. It has a back section, it has a front section, and a side pocket.
Fancy.
Yeah, it's an amazing bag. Well, my logic is that they're going to give us a fancy bag when we're there.
Right. I think they're doing bags again, yeah. So.
Yeah, and I've watched the video about the bag, and it's got all these fancy compartments and padding, and it looks quite impressive. So I thought, instead of me having that and another bag, why don't I just take something that's effectively disposable?
Right.
And that's the thing, is I'm only going to be using it on the plane effectively. The other alternative I've got is, and I don't have it here with me, it's in the garage, is my Windows Intune backpack from WPC 2011. It was a gift for being on a panel. And it has compartments up the wazoo. It's like the fishing jacket of backpacks.
I just want to clarify, Loryan. You say it's pockets up the wazoo. Does that mean something different?
Oh,
you're part of the world?
That means a lot.
Okay, that's what it means here. I just want to make sure.
Okay, yeah, good. We're on the same page.
I'm just trying to be delicate with that, so.
No, wazoo is not some strange Australian bird.
Yeah, well, hey, it could be. My first time in Sydney, I was walking over in that park. two things about that park going down towards the Opera building is, one, the bats everywhere, which was incredible. Like no one told me that until I saw them. But then was also this creature. I had no idea what it was. And they're like, was it like a chipmunk? Like, that's no chipmunk that I ever saw. And somebody's like, was it a wallaby? And I'm like, I don't know. I've heard that word. It's like, I don't know what a wallaby is. I don't know what it was, Loryan. I really don't know what kind of creature it was. It was
maybe in the city. It probably just would have been a squirrel.
Maybe it didn't look like any squirrel.
Possum.
Was it a possum?
Yeah, possum.
It doesn't look like possums over here.
No, so it's more, I think, similar to your squirrel, but more of an arched back and a longer tail.
It almost looked like a smaller, faster sloth. No, not sloth, anteater.
Yeah.
Shorter snout or something. It was odd. It was just weird looking.
Look, I can't speak for the people in Sydney. I'm a Melburnian. We have our own set
that's true. You get normal things down there. Yeah, that's
right. Yeah,
Melbourne's
normal people.
It's where I tasted kangaroo steak first time.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of kangaroo. They tell us here we should be eating more of it. I don't like the texture. It's too watery. It's too soft and dry at the same time.
So, no, the other thing I was going to update you on my tech as well. I mean, I showed you this preview, but for the people watching here. So, as you know, the much touted, I'm a huge fan of and still actively use, my Gen 1 Zune. So this is the 30 gig model. So I got this while I was an employee. So back in 2006, 2007, they gave these to everybody on the team. Most people's Gen 1s, I was just telling you, with the first firmware update, they died. So mine's lasted. I'm using it on a regular basis. It's great. Well, people know that, so like my brother sent me, so I had one of my kids had this 4 gig HD that died. So I'm considering bedazzling it, just to have it bedazzled. I know. So my brother out in Wyoming sent me his two Gen 2, Gen 3s, an 80 gig and an 8 gig, both black. And so, and both working. In fact, I was out mowing the lawn with the 8 gig one. I've got it loaded up with music and stuff already. But I was, I had Zune envy with a buddy of mine in Portland who, pulled out his brown Gen 1 Zune. And that's what everybody wanted, the brown one. I mean,
I don't know why. You'd want red.
Right. No. When they came out, everyone, in Microsoft at least, everybody coveted the brown one. There was a pink one as well, which is like rare. So my good friend and one of the founders of the SharePoint Saturday movement, and has run it, and it's going to be launching again in January. It's paused for a year. Is SharePoint Saturday Virginia Beach? But Susan Lennon, who's now at Microsoft, gave to me her mint condition working brown Gen 1 Zune. And
did it have her music on it?
No, I've not had time
to into her music tastes.
It just no. It actually has the SharePoint podcast. So it's a bunch of Todd and Shane and crap that I'm going to delete.
As long as it doesn't have a U2 album that just snuck on there.
No, it will shortly. So I'm excited by that. But that's not even the coolest tech. You saw my other update this week, didn't you? And they're
there's been several. Which one?
Oh yeah, no, the tech update.
Oh yeah, you got the kins going.
The working kin. So if you can see it, so I'm actually on there. It's look there. I mean, there's nothing that works. It has Zune software on it, but it activates. It only works with the Zune Pass, which doesn't exist anymore.
No.
But so I've got the Kin 1 and the Kin 2.
Nice.
The fancier one.
I miss a physical keyboard on the phone.
Yeah, I guess.
I used to have the Nokia Communicator 9110. Yeah. So basically think of that, but a lot bigger, and you'd flip it open. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
Weigh your pants down, but it was great.
I don't know if you knew this about me. So I used to be in telecom. So I was actually there back in the startup days. I joined about a year and a half after Pacific Bell Wireless in the San Francisco Bay Area, which became, it was Pacific Bell Mobile Services when I joined, and became Pacific Bell Wireless, which became Singular, and then they bought AT&T, and it's now AT&T Wireless. So I was there back in the startup days was the director of handsets and accessories. So actually, all of the phone vendors, like I was the guy that they had to take out to dinner to try and talk me into Pac Bell taking their handsets. So I had some fantastic meals. Most of the time they'd want to go, they'd come in from like Wisconsin or something, and I like Motorola, their factory up in it's actually, where was it? It was Hartford, Illinois, I think, way up by the Wisconsin border.
Well, I noticed that you said you had some fantastic meals, not fantastic handsets.
Well, so yeah, we had back in the day, that was still the era of the Ericsson bricks, solid phones but chunky bricks. Motorola had the best design at the time in their popular clamshell. I was telling, we were talking about this on Facebook, but I had the what was called the Motorola V phone, or we called it the Vader phone, which was like an $800 phone, but it was the Motorola. It was a flip phone the size of a pager. Yeah,
no, I remember that one.
Yeah, so I still have it somewhere. It's in a box in my closet here in the office. But that's it. I got the Zunes. I know you got to go. Any other updates? What else is going on? Is your preparing?
My main thing is trying to figure out how little to pack given the amount of vendor swag. So far, all I've really got is my Seahawks T-shirt for the plane. I got a Hyperfish T-shirt for probably the day after, and then the swag will begin. So I'm expecting to be dressed by Microsoft and vendors the entire way through.
I just want to see, Hyperfish is doing a good job of getting those T-shirts out there, and it's that soft combed cotton, so it's very comfortable.
Yes,
so my 17-year-old has one, and I've got one, and
my 5-year-old has one. I just need to find one that fits her because she wears my XXL, and it's almost bigger than her.
Yeah.
So
that flowing
I've told the guys they need to give me like a small so that you can actually wear it.
Yeah, they need to make the Hyperfish onesie, for the babies.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Be a hot item. So.
All right. I got to run.
All right, man. I'll see you in a couple days.
Yes, you will.
Enjoy that.
Exhausted. But I'll be looking fresh.
That's right. Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
I'll let you know how you look.
Yeah, it'll be a grading scale. How tired is Loryan from here to here?
Right.
Sorry, I'm doing all right to go away.
We're good enough friends for me to say, just be like, Loryan, you look like crap.
Oh, yeah.
Go take a nap. Go away.
I'll handle other expletives as well.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you over there. I'll see you in Orlando Saturday evening.
Yeah, in about 48 hours.
Woohoo. All right.
Bye.
See you later. Bye.